2003 and 2004 in the 3rd Infantry Division. I messed that word up, but here he is, Paul Abernathy.
So good to be here with all of you today. I crossed into Iraq the first day of the ground war. After the invasion, I spent 1 month in Baghdad. My unit was then transferred to Al-Anbar province. I spent 6 months. After that, I was transferred to Balad, Iraq, where I finished my tour. While I was there, I witnessed this war quickly degenerate, not into a war against radical Islamists or former Ba'athists. It became a war on the Iraqi people. The presence of U.S. troops is not a factor of stabilization, but rather it is a factor of destabilization. The ideological foothold that radical Sunni Islamists have in Western Iraq is perpetuated by the presence of American troops. This civil war plaguing Iraq was caused and perpetuated by the presence of American troops. The expanding Iranian influence in Iraq is caused and perpetuated by the presence of American troops. Iraq cannot rebuild itself rightly because of the presence of American troops. We need to leave Iraq. I'll say just a few more words when it's all over. Before I do, I'd like to turn it over to my brothers here and have them say a few words to all of you.
Hello, my name's Sergeant Ricky Clousing. I was stationed here at Fort Bragg in the 82nd Airborne Division. I served with the 82nd in December of 2004 in Iraq as an interrogator. And after witnessing the abuse of power and the injustices that happen on a daily basis, I decided that I no longer could be a part of not only the 82nd Airborne, but also the organization of the military. So after deciding to go IVAW and serving a few months in jail, I'm here to say thank you to you guys because I received amazing support through my process and my journey. I'm not going to share my whole story because a lot of you might be familiar with it, but I really want to just let you guys know how much it meant to me, the support and the letters and the organization that for events like this and whatnot, that you guys really blazed the trail from people like me that are refusing and resisting to fight anymore, and for my brothers here that are deciding not to do it. So I just want to say that a lot of the times since I've gone and spoken at different places that people have a lot of times put things on a pedestal in different situations or people or places, and that I think it's important to express that we are all part of this bigger puzzle and this bigger collective idea of peace and how to attain that. And so just be careful in putting people on those positions because it takes the responsibility individually that we all have to do our part. And it's part of that is being here today and marching and walking and spreading awareness on an individual level. So just remember that war isn't good for children and other living things. So thank you guys very, very much for everything.
My name is Matt Southworth. I served with the 2ID in 2004 in northern Iraq. I love my country. I love my country. I serve my country because I love my country. I'm a patriot. Thomas Jefferson once said that dissent is the highest form of patriotism. Those people on the hill, they call us cowards. What I say it takes serious intestinal fortitude, strength, and courage to stand up against the status quo and the same old same. We're not having it. Those people on the hill, they call us traitors. Traitors. A traitor is a man who lies us in the war. A traitor who is the man who doesn't give the proper equipment to the soldiers to fight the illegitimate battle. And the traitor is the man who doesn't attend the military funerals. fellow patriots, our Constitution and our Bill of Rights is under attack. And when our country, when America is under attack, Americans unite. Americans will unite against this tyranny. My friends, though, we cannot fight back. We must fight back, but we cannot fight back with violence. We cannot fight this military machine, this war machine with violence. What we need is civil disobedience and nonviolent resistance. We will unite in peace. We will unite in peace. We will take our country back in peace from these criminals. We will take it back in peace from these criminals, and we will put them in where they belong, which is in prison.